Hello, I'm SueAnn Brown with It's All About Etiquette, and today we're going to be talking about two styles of dining, the American style and the Continental or European. Either style is appropriate while dining, it just depends on which one feels more comfortable for you. Now, as you can see, I'm sitting at a place setting. This would be considered an informal place setting. To my left, I have a bread plate with a butter spreader. I have forks and a napkin, and to my right I have a knife and spoon. Before we start eating, it's always proper etiquette to put your napkin on your lap. You'll simply unfold it, leave it halfway folded, and place it on your lap. And now we're ready to talk about the American style of dining. The American style of dining, you are going to be passing utensils from hand to hand. It's a little bit more difficult than the European, and it looks a little bit like this. When you're ready to cut your food, you're going to pick up your utensils. The knife is held in your dominant hand. You'll turn your wrist over, and the pointer finger will be on top of the knife as well as on top of the fork. You will pierce whatever you're cutting, meat or vegetable. Take your knife in front of the fork and cut, and then the knife gets placed at the top of the plate. The fork gets transferred over, and then eat. This is called the zigzag motion. Again, we're going to pierce our food, cut, place the knife at the top of the plate, blade facing in, cross over and eat. Now, I do want to discuss a little bit about how to hold your silverware while eating. So your fork will be rested on the middle finger, and it'll be held by your pointer and the thumb. And the same thing holds true for your spoon. It's resting on the middle finger and being held by the pointer and the thumb. So that's the proper way of holding your utensils while eating. During your meal, you are going to want to cut your food. You're going to only want to cut one piece at a time. You're not going to cut up everything on your plate and then eat. So it's proper just to cut up one or two pieces and eat. Also, you want to work your plate. And what I mean by that is you're going to want to take little bites of whatever else you have on your plate. You don't want to eat just one thing like your vegetables and your mashed potatoes and then your meat. So you'll kind of want to work the plate a little bit on your food. There are going to be times when you are going to want to take a break during dinner or lunch. If you imagine the plate as being a clock, this being 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you're going to be using these in order to place your utensils. In the I'm just resting position, the knife would go at the 1 o'clock with the blade facing in, and the fork would go at the 4 o'clock. Tines facing up. When you are finished eating, the knife will go at the 4 o'clock position and the fork will be at the 5 o'clock position. You never want to place your utensils off of your plate like that, or you never want to take them and put them inside your plate, but you do want to leave a little bit of a space, about an inch, hanging off the plate. These signals are very important to know because they're silent service signals. The waiter is actually looking at your plate in a restaurant in order to either take it or leave it alone. So it's very important that you understand these silent service codes because you don't want your plate disappearing in the middle of the meal. Now let's go to the second style of dining, the Continental or European. That is totally different than the American style of dining. There is no transfer of the fork or knife between hands. Basically, it's very simple. You will be using your silverware the same way that you started out with the American style of dining, holding your utensils the exact same way. But in cutting, you're going to pierce whatever you're going to eat. Again, the knife goes in front of the fork and cut and directly eat. So you're not crisscrossing over, it's just cutting and eating. Now the knife can also be used as a pusher. So if you've got some mashed potatoes or some vegetables that you'd like to push on the back of your fork, you can do that, and then it's eaten this way. A lot of times you'll be resting your hands on the table at the wrists and the elbows are in. This is perfectly fine. As in the American style, the Continental European also have an I'm just resting and I'm finished. This would definitely be the I am just resting, and the fork is laid upside down with the tines down, and the knife is placed on top with the blade facing in. This is the I'm resting. And the I'm done is pretty much similar to the American style of dining, although the fork is placed down with the tines facing down. So knife would be at 4 o'clock and the fork would be at 5 o'clock. So this would tell the waiter that you're finished eating. Now when you are done eating, you want to make sure that you take your napkin and fold it nice and neatly. If you happen to have a stain on your napkin, you'll fold that over and hide that, and the napkin goes to the left of the place setting. You never want to put your napkin on the dirty plate. It always goes to the left of the plate. I hope you enjoyed our instructional video today on the 2 styles of dining. If you would like some more information about our corporate etiquette programs or children's classes, or you just want some information on etiquette, go to our website at it'sallaboutetiquette.com or visit us on our Facebook page.